Hey besties, you know what time it is. It's our annual tradition where I sit down and talk shit about the Met Gala. Or should I say, the soiree of Ozempic.
The Seraphim.
So, Met Gala, y'all. I'm actually very excited about this year's theme, and in case you haven't heard, this year's Met Gala theme is super fine, tailoring black style, and the dress code is tailored for you. With this year's theme, we can anticipate an array of elements, including men's fashion, the celebration of black history, black fashion featuring black designers, black dandyisms, and the exploration of black diasporic identity, among other things. So without spoiling the fun and giving out too much, basically we're gonna see a lot of suit and tie, tucks and symbols, and androgynous styling. There will be looks inspired by the Sunday church attire as Christianity plays a significant aspect within the black community. Before we get into today's video, the fun part, let me do a quick disclaimer. I have no hatred towards the celebrities, and just because I don't like the outfits they're wearing does not mean I hate them. So without further ado, let's get started.
I'm so fucking angry with that bitch, Gina.
Who do we have here? Let's see. A$AP Rocky and AWGE and Bulgari Jewelries. It's giving, sorry I'm late for the PTA meeting and it's suddenly raining cats and dogs outside, so I had to stop at 7-Eleven and grab a fucking umbrella. That kind of vibe to me. I think here's the thing about Mr. A$AP. You're being too comfortable. Ever since you've been with Rihanna, you're being too comfortable about your fashion. Remember the good old days where kids used to obsess about your fashion? They look up to your fashion. You need to step the fuck up, okay? Next, we have Pharrell Williams and his wife Helen. They're both in Louis Vuitton and Tiffany & Co. jewelries. Okay, this is giving me... He just got off his LASIK surgery and his wife was like, "Oh, honey, you can see? I got you." Well, that's what happened to me when I had my LASIK done. My friend was like, "Do not take your sunglasses off." I was like, okay. If you're my OG audience, you probably know this because we have been doing this red carpet reaction for like how many years? 3 years already. I don't like tights and pantyhose. I think tights and pantyhose, they make the look ghetto. They cheapen it. But jokes aside, I'm a little bit disappointed as Pharrell being one of the chairpersons for this year's Met Gala, and wasn't he the creative director in Louis Vuitton? So he's a fashion icon and he's playing safe this year. No. Next we have Lewis Hamilton and Wells Bonner. Okay, first thing first, I don't know who he is, but I do like the look. I like the beret and I like the shoes. It's from Manolo Blahnik. And did you guys catch all the intricate definition that he puts on? The brooch, the cuff ring, the ruby and the diamond, and a little bit of gold. They melted very well. Rihanna and Marc Jacobs and Cartier. Oh, she's pregnant. Wait, how many kids does she have? Why do I get the feeling that she's always pregnant? I feel like she's been pregnant for so many years. I like the fact that everything is half done. The color, the tie, and the blazer. I think it's because she's pregnant. So that's why she wants to be comfortable. And instead of squeezing herself into a fucking gown, she shows up like this. I think that's funny though. Next we have Zendaya in Louis Vuitton. Or should I say, Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton.
Vuitton?
Vuitton?
I like the monochromatic moment. Everything is creamy white from head to toe. I've always known that rich people, A-list celebrities, they have their outfits tailored, but visually seeing this today still amazed me. And it's almost like this dress, this whole outfit is specifically made for Zendaya. And if anybody who's 1 inch shorter or 1 pound lighter and puts themselves into the same dress that Zendaya is wearing, it'll look completely different. Now come on, she's Zendaya. Did she ever disappoint us on red carpet looks? Never. We've been doing this for a couple of years now, and every single year, she's serving us cunt. Next, we have Kim Kardashian in Chrome Hearts. Wow, that's at least 2 Birkin bags right there. Honestly, I don't hate it. While everybody is wearing the similar shit this year, she's like, you know what? Let me serve in crocodile. So my brain was processing a lot of information when I saw this look. I was like, wow, I like the hat, but why is it in lambskin? Judging by the luster and the softness, I'm assuming it's lambskin, or it could be calfskin though. Then I was like, oh, I got it. It gotta be lambskin because the crocodile skin is very hard. It's difficult to maneuver. It's difficult to shape it like this. So it has to be a lambskin. I'm also loving the accessories, the pearl waist chain and the diamond necklace and the choker. I think overall to me, it's a good look. And here's the thing about Kim Kardashian or the Kardashian family in general. I think a lot of people are being too harsh on them just because they're the Kardashians. But we have to acknowledge the fact that every time when Kim shows up on the Met Gala, even if her outfits, her looks don't meet up to your standards or expectations, we have to give credits to her thoughts. Like she's actually being creative there. Well, maybe not her, her teams. I think that's some brownie points to her. Next, we have Kylie Jenner and Ferragamo. Kylie actually showed up with the designer Maximilian Davis, who's also the creative director in Ferragamo. And honestly, I don't really know how I feel about this brand, Ferragamo. I'm just indifferent when it comes to this brand. Ferragamo is a brand that even when I was at the mall, if I would just randomly walk into stores and window shopping, if I see an Hermes, okay, I'll walk in. I'm not gonna buy anything because I'm fucking broke. If I see a Chanel, let's walk in and try some classic flag. But if I see a Ferragamo store, I'll be like, no. I wouldn't even bother to look at the storefront when I pass by Ferragamo. That's how I feel about this brand. I am just indifferent. Okay, let me say something nice. I like the satiny texture on the top part, and what is the bottom part made out of? Like a denim? It looks like denim though, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that's the only nice thing I can say about it. It's not bad, like it's not ugly. Like I'm not gonna look at this picture and say, oh my god, fucking ugly. No, but I feel like I could live without it. That's how I feel about this dress, and that's how I feel about Ferragamo. I'm just indifferent. Next, we have Kendall Jenner and Tori Shaju. I was expecting more from her because she's the model in the family and she has that facial structure, can pull off those androgynous look, but it's just boring. I can't believe I'm saying this. Like, Kim is actually my favorite this year out of all the Kardashians. Gigi Hadid and Miu Miu. First things first, do not like the hair. The hair looks like suckers on octopus tentacles. Secondly, love the dress. She's wearing a nightgown that is made out of lame, and I like how it's gilded, and it almost reminds me of, okay, picture this. This dress has been storing in a very damp, moist dungeon for so many years, and now all the gold is starting to chip away. Next, we have Jennie Kim and Chanel. So this girl always asks people, who wanna rock with Jennie? And let me tell you, this is the bad bitch I wanna rock with. This whole look is such an iconic resemblance of Coco Chanel. And when you look at all the pieces, the hat, the pearls, the camellia, the black and white combination, and it's so classic to the point it's platitude. You know, but just because it's cliche, that doesn't mean it's bad. It's giving this that pretty girl munch, she's that stun, and makes one swing both ways. Next, we have Lalisa and Louis Vuitton and Bulgari. Oh! Well, you already know how I feel about tights. That shit needs to go. I love the blazer. There's a lot of embroidered faces, very intricate detailing. But the whole thing, Lisa looks very disoriented. It looks so complicated for no reason. It's more complicated than bisexual sexuality. And a penny looks like a diaper. The bag needs to go as well. I think it's better if she can switch it up to a vintage Louis Vuitton. What I get from this outfit, do y'all play video games? So in the video games, you can purchase outfits like skins for your characters, right? So this video is giving me, she missed the whole set. So she's trying to mix and match from all the things left in her closet, but it turned out to be a disaster. I actually feel bad for her because I saw this on Twitter. So if you look closely to the lace underwear, you will see there's embroidered faces on the underwear. And apparently a netizen thought those faces, one of the faces was Rosa Parks. So that person took a screenshot of that and captioned something like, oh, you're wearing Rosa Parks on your Gucci Meow Meow, then posted it on Twitter. And that tweet garnered over 14 million views. So Lisa was gutted by all the netizens because like she was being disrespectful, especially to a lot of Black netizens, like they think, oh my god, why are you wearing Rosa Parks on your private parts? Like that's so fucking weird. So if you don't know who Rosa Parks is a prominent figure in the American civil rights movement. And this whole thing happened on December 1st, 1955 in Montgomery, Alabama. So basically due to the segregation laws, black people were treated like garbage, like literally the lowest of the low back then. They were not allowed to be in the same restaurants with white people. They were not allowed to be in the same room. They couldn't even sit with white people. Like basically they didn't even have human rights. So that day, Rosa Parks was just sitting on the bus. She's minding her own fucking business. Just like, you know. Then a white motherfucker comes in. This bitch said, you cannot sit here. Because I'm here, you cannot sit with white people. You need to stand the fuck up and get the fuck out. Then Rosa Parks was like, what? Bitch, I'm not moving the fuck. Obviously, she didn't say that, but I'm trying to briefly tell you what happened without giving you a fucking essay. Then the whole thing turned into an arrest, a bus boycott, then it transpired into a 381-day protest. So the whole thing, like this was such a pivotal movement in fighting racial discrimination and segregation in the United States. So Rosa Parks was definitely one of the prominent figures, one of the iconic figures in the United States. And imagine somebody is wearing her face down there. And if the table was turned, if somebody is wearing a Chinese historical prominent figure on their private parts, we'll be pissed too, right? People were just shitting on Lisa nonstop. And it was so serious, Louis Vuitton had to release a statement. A representative from Louis Vuitton explained that the print was created by American artist Henry Taylor and depicts portraits of figures who have been a part of their artist's life. The motif was originally commissioned by creative director Pharrell Williams for his debut Spring 2024 collection for Louis Vuitton. See, this is why I say I feel so bad for her, because it's one thing that you don't like her outfits that she's wearing on the Met Gala, but it's another thing that people are starting name calling her, slut shaming her because the shit that she did, like the crazy horse thing. Let me be clear, I would not be participating in any witch hunt. I just don't get it. Like, if you don't like her, that's fine. Scroll, block her. Why do you feel the need to slut shame her? That's so unnecessary. Next, we have Rosé in Saint Laurent. Every time she shows up on a fashion event, it's always the same shit. Same hairstyle, same blonde hair color, and the YSL dress. And Saint Laurent doesn't have to be black and white. There are other colors. And I think her problem is she's too caught up in the blonde hair. 她对金发的执念真的太深了. But let's be fair for a moment. There could be a lot of reasons why she's still having the same hair color for so many years. She could be having a contract with Saint Laurent. Saint Laurent was like, bitch, if you dare to change your hair color, we're gonna pull you off from the ambassador list. Maybe some of the fans don't like when she does the change. And this is also funny. I came across a post on Xiaohongshu the other day. Apparently it's from those people who always dye their hair blonde or bleach their hair. And they say it's actually addictive when they dye their hair blonde or bleach their hair. Maybe Rosé is addicted. I don't know. There's a lot of reasons why she is still keeping the same hairstyle, but I do wanted to see some changes. Nicki Minaj and Tom Brown. Wow, that is a huge outfit.
Big boobs. What?
I'm seeing some Sunday church attire, which I dig for that. And back in the days, I don't know if they're still doing it, but the history of Black Women's Church has intertwined African heritage, faith, and resistance. During slavery, Black women were forced to shave their head to strip away their identity. They used head coverings to maintain cultural pride. After emancipation, Black women blended their aesthetic with Christian worship. In the 20th century, church hats became symbols of social status and, for working class women, a way to display creativity and economic progress on Sundays. Today, they remain a powerful symbol of Black women's resilience, faith, and cultural legacy. So I don't know what it is with Miss Onika here. Ever since she got married and ever since she gave birth to Papa Bear, she just reeks that momish vibe. She's giving mom. She's giving mommy. And I know it's a sign of growing up, being mature, but sometimes I just miss the old Nikki. I miss the pink whip, thick ass, give me whiplash Nikki, you know. Dua Lipa and Chanel. Oh, Is that Dua Lipa or Dementor? Who are you? Madonna and Tom Ford. Okay, she's giving one of those mafia bosses, the loan sharks vibe, and it almost looked like she's gonna approach you. Where's the money? You're supposed to pay me the money today. And you'll be like, oh my god, I don't have it. Please give me one more day. Then she's gonna dim her cigar on your arm. I said, where's the money? Next, we have Hailey Bieber and Saint Laurent. Caucasian. Doechii and Louis Vuitton. Oh, that's typical Doechii because she likes those preppy style. She's into the Tom Brown tuxedos and etc. I love the afro and the bow matches with the socks and the shoes. It's very cute and mischievous. Oh, it looks very futuristic. I love it. She looks like a pole, like a cylindrical pole. And I don't know if it was because she's in so many superhero movies or Avatar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And every time I see her now, like she just doesn't look like a human being to me anymore. Yeah. See, this is why I think Thom Browne is such a unique brand. They have those very out of box cutting. So every time when you see a dress like this, you'll be like, oh, you can actually do that? That is fascinating. Next, we have Amy Liu and Patrick Schwarzenegger. So their looks don't really impress me, but I wanted to talk about how Patrick is holding a red clutch or like a red handbag, which brings up something that I always wanted to talk about. I find these men attractive. Attractive not in a way that I wanted to be in a relationship with them, but in a way I find these men so cool. Like, you have a cool personality. I wanted to be friends with you. So basically, I like men who are not afraid of femininity or who don't feed into this toxic masculinity. You know how sometimes there will be men be like, why are you wearing a sunscreen? You're such a pussy. Oh my god, the color pink is for the gays. Are you gay? Why you like the color pink, huh? I find these straight men who do their nails so attractive. I'll be like, wow, you're so cool. I want to be friends with you. Next, we have Sabrina Carpenter in Louis Vuitton. Wow, she's one bunny ears away to be on the cover of Playboy. Megan Thee Stallion and Michael Kors. Oh, okay. So, I don't know if you know this. This reminds me of almost every rapper. Not even just rappers, regular people too, but I'm talking about rappers specifically right now. Almost every rapper has different alter egos. Like, for instance, Nicki Minaj. She has Harajuku Barbie, Roman, Red Ruby as her different alter egos. Every time she incubates something new, that alter ego kind of represents the mindset that she has at that moment. So Megan has an alter ego called Tina Snow, and this whole look just fits Tina Snow so well. Okay, she's giving us the Rihanna moment and then dating the red carpet with her dress. Isn't she like, I don't know, 70 or 80 something? She still look very good at this age. I don't think I will live up to 70 though. Not even 60. I think I'll probably die at the age of like 55. Demi Moore and Thom Browne. I'm sorry, did she get attacked by a fucking boomerang? What is Cardi B and Burberry. Oh, she looks like a marijuana leaf. In a good way. I love the eye makeup. It pairs very well with the outfit. She looks like, it reminds me of Poison Ivy. And I don't know if you noticed this, and so far, all the celebrities that we went through, and I noticed that almost every single celebrity has earthy tone makeup. I thought we're gonna see a lot of bright color today because black people like vibrant colors. But no, all earthy tone, which has surprised me. Okay, that shit looks like an ancient torturing device. This perfectly describes my left cerebral hemisphere and my right cerebral hemisphere. That's what happens every time when I try to think. They start fucking fighting. Okay, this dude, y'all, this motherfucking dude. I'm horny. I love him. I don't know who he is, but I love him. Every single year that he's giving us things, he is serving. Okay, and is it me or does this reminds me of JoJo?
I have a favorite anime. It's called JoJo. and this is an ode to it. Giorno Giovanni has a cutout, so I decided to include that.
Okay, what do we feel about this year's Met Gala and which one is your favorite look? Let me know in the comment section. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!